Rick for real, welcome to DJ 360 Word. How's your day going?
My day is going awesome, man.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up is a blessing.
Yeah, how was the traffic though?
No traffic. I kind of got
Pretty
here
unusual
fast.
though, like holidays coming and usually people by now, like, I
Yeah.
probably, where you came from, DC?
No, I came from Greenbelt.
Oh, okay, I see. Maybe the
Yeah.
Beltway is kind of clean
Yeah,
up
I
right
got here
now.
in like shit. I got here in like 35
35
minutes.
minutes. Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
was flying for real.
So, this is your first time here.
Yes,
Let's start
sir.
from the beginning.
Let's
Where
do
were
it.
you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Washington D.C. I was born in George Washington Hospital, and I was raised in Silver Spring, Maryland, and I was also raised in Suitland.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
throughout that early stage of your life, right? How was it? Did you grow up in a suburb area or the hood area of the DMV?
Both. I grew up in a suburb area. I say of Silver Spring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Brace Cheney. I went to Brace Cheney Middle School. That's like Burtonsville. Like I grew up in Fairland Apartments. That's like a suburban area on Tech Road.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I grew up in Suitland also on Ewan Avenue. That's EA. You know what I'm saying? That's the trenches for real. You know what I'm saying? Shit get real out
Okay.
there. You know what I'm saying? And niggas ain't really playing for real. And
Okay. Speaking of you being saying stuff got real. What do you mean by stuff getting real? Like, are you talking
people
about?
die, you know what I'm saying, in front of your house, you know what I'm saying? People, you get robbed, you know what I'm saying? And anything goes for real, you know what I'm saying? People running your house out there, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? You get jumped, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hate out there. It's a lot of negative energy out there and in a small town for real. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a box for real. So it's a lot go on. Imagine, you know what I'm saying, being surrounded by a lot of people who selling drugs and robbing people and ain't really doing too much productive stuff, competing
Yeah.
against the next person, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing the same thing, smoking, on drugs or selling them and competing against the next person for real, it's you waking up every day and you being like super positive, trying to do something productive and whatnot. And you surrounded by that every day, it's like you want to make it out. You just turn a negative to a positive. I shot videos out there. I started business. I cut grass out there and whatnot. It's still some positive out there, but it's a small amount of it.
Okay. So as far as your household growing up, like how was it for you? Like single parents, family household, or both parents were present? Because believe it or not, it kind of that kind of situation, right? Our
Yeah,
parental situation kind of affect us growing
yeah,
up. It's either you have both, then you have. It's not guaranteed to be stable,
yeah.
but at least
Facts.
if you have both parents, it tends to benefit the kids more
Mhm.
than just one person because
Exactly.
it's financially related.
Hell yeah.
How was that for you?
Um, my situation kind of funny. I say not even funny, but different. Cause my dad was locked up for 5 years, so my mom was raising us by herself. Um, and then she met my stepfather. She got married, so he helped her. You know what I'm saying? He treated us like his own. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So my dad being locked up, getting out of jail when I'm 7, and then he have us on the weekends. So I had both of my parents in my life, but I lived with my mom,
Okay.
and it was good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? My mom did everything she could. You know what I'm saying? She loved us. You know what I'm saying? She was hard on us, but I'm glad she was because
Mhm.
I wouldn't be who I am today. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom to death. Yeah, her raising 4 boys, you know what I'm saying, by herself. And even my stepdad, he was always working, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
worked 2, 3 jobs, you know what I'm saying? He did whatever to get the money for real. So, yeah, my mom raising us and whatnot. And she worked too. But, we grew up from boys to men pretty fast for real. So I just feel like that was a good thing. I went to move with my dad in 10th grade, though. Cause I was getting on my mom nerves, you know what I'm saying? I was young, you know what I'm saying? I'm all in high school, acting a fool and shit like that. My grades slipping and whatnot. She just wasn't having it for her. So she said, you gotta move with your dad,
Mhm.
straighten up. So, and he was living out Germantown at the time. He had a house out there in Germantown. I went to the school called Northwest. Lived with my dad. That was pretty cool, bro. He wasn't never there, but you know, I'm a man at this time. I'm like 15,
Oh,
16.
okay.
I'm like, you know, I'm doing me. I'm going to school. I'm getting fresh. I'm fucking with the girls. Meeting my new friends and shit out there. You know what I'm saying? I met my man Santana down there. Shout out to Santana. You know what I'm saying? I met him down there. We still locked in. Um, it's good though. Shout out to both my parents. I
So
love
it
both my
feels like you
parents.
have a pretty stable
Yeah,
upbringing because
I
I
had a
didn't
pretty
see.
stable household. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it wasn't all, you know, it was a lot of dysfunction at a point in time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like between the family and a lot of confusion and you know drama, fuck shit or whatever. But I mean, for the most part, for like I turned out. I feel like I turned out wonderful,
Okay.
great, and because of where I came from. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm a reflection of where I come from. So
Okay. So as far as your personal encounter with the bad situation that you saw there, the right, how what is the most that you think you can say that it was really extreme for you to be like, oh, okay, this, this is not the type of life I want to be living growing up, like, living in the hood or experiencing that
yeah,
in the hood, like,
yeah, and I used to live with my aunt. When I used to live in Suitland, I used to live with my aunt Jamaica, my dad's sister, and his little sister.
yeah,
Yeah, cause my grandmother, his mom, she died in the house and left it for her and my father, but he didn't live there, so you
okay,
know she just took over the house. Rest in peace, my grandma Joanne. I got her name tatted right here too. It was my first
okay,
tattoo I got when I was 17. But so I used to live over there with her once I left my mom's house, and my little cousin T1ski, you know, that's my little brother. I love him to death. He's on my album.
yeah,
We're gonna talk about that later, but free him. He on my new album. Um, but like, you know, sleeping on the floor, you know, wake with mice and then wintertime, no heat, summertime, no AC. You know, you struggling with money and everything. You trying to get back on your feet, but the odds are against you. You ain't got no space, you know, to put your clothes or anything but inside of a bag, inside of a closet, you know, everything, the socks, underwear, shirts, hoodies, jeans, everything inside one bag, whatnot.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like one bathroom for one bathroom with a shower. Barely food. You know, if you put food in there, you put food in there, get ate up. You know what I'm saying? Same day you buy it, shit like, and everybody around you ain't on nothing for like it's you would think I'm like in my head I'm like, man, I don't want to live like this. I need to think of something, or this I need to get used to this shit because this ain't for me. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Fuck no. I need to turn up. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Being disciplined, stacking your money, staying down and shit when you barely even getting shit for most people in that position, they get comfortable because they barely even making money. You know, they buy their little weed,
yeah,
liquor, or whatever, good food or whatever for the weekend, and then they good and they fall in that cycle.
yeah,
You know, but you gotta fight. You gotta have that hunger. You know what I'm saying? That ambition to fight against that for real. You gotta be able to fight that, you know, mentally, and not everybody have that willpower, and that's just what it is for real. You gotta want to fight that. You know what I'm saying? Like I start saving money, start working harder, start going harder. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight back. You know,
okay,
because life gonna eat you up and spit you right back out if you let it. You know, because wasn't nobody gonna come get me out that
no,
type of situation, and I'm moving from house to house. I even left that situation to go live in my dad's house in Germantown in 2015 when it was foreclosed and he wasn't even living there. I'm talking about because I didn't want to live there no more.
oh,
I wasn't getting along with my aunt and nothing. So I left there, and that's when I really started my music journey for because I dropped my first tape. So I went to live in that foreclosed house in my dad neighborhood, and it was like shit in every bathrooms and shit like the doors. Locked, but the garage door didn't lock or some shit like that. I slept in the basement with the light on for real.
oh,
Like I was just smoking, writing raps and shit, and that's when I met Shane Alexander in 2015, my main producer. I just was going to his house
okay,
just to get away from it. I was going to the studio. I said, look, I'm tired of this life or whatever I'm living. It's time for me to turn up on my dreams so I can get out of this, you know what I'm saying? So I can change my situation, you know what I'm saying, for myself, you know what I'm saying? And so then I'll be able to help my family and whatnot. Like, but I gotta get out the situation. I started going to the studio. I wrote like 4 songs. One of them called This Party. One of them called Trap Bands. One of them called Never Changed Up. And the other one, Just Don't Know. I got a light show on Party, and that was my first tape ever called Nice Guys Finish Last. I got DJ Dynamite to host it. I dropped it on Thanksgiving in November. I got light show on Party and Never Changed Up. It was my first mixtape ever, and that's when I first was like, when I met Shane, that's when I got comfortable with my music. I said, all right, I'm good now. But before that, I thought I sucked. All my music before that, I thought I sucked. I swear to God. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. And I was like, all right, bet. I got light show on 2 songs, my first mixtape ever. All right, bet. I'm about a minute now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I got DJ Dynamite to host it. Like, I got like 18 songs. I just dropped it on Spinrilla and shit. Like, yeah. So when I dropped my first tape, I'm going hard from now on. That's when I decided I want to do it for real. I want to put money into it. I want to accept the whole grind, the good, the bad, and ugly that come with it, for real.
How did you come up with the name?
Rick for real?
Yeah, your artist name. Rick for real.
Yeah. Cause my name is Derek.
Okay.
And people were calling me Reek.
Is that like an alter ego thing? Or?
It is. Reek for real is definitely an alter ego. Like, my whole music side of me is a whole different side of me. I swear to God. Like, I was working at this restaurant. I was working at Outback, and I was a server, and my manager, her name was Tara at the time. She had saw my Instagram or something. She said, "Oh my God, Derek, you're so nice in person and shit like that." But she said, "But when I go on your Instagram, it's like a whole different person. Your music, I said, "Yeah, you know, that's weak. That's weak for real." But honestly, I got that name. Everybody started calling me Reek. I didn't like that name at first. And I knew there was other rappers with the name Reek and whatnot, so I said I don't want Reek as my rap name or nothing. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what I'm gonna call myself yet, but not that. But Reek grew on me. I was watching Blow. I love the movie Blow.
Oh, okay.
My favorite movie. There's a guy in there. He's a plug. His name's Derek for real. My name is Derek, so I was gonna go with Derek for real. You know what I'm saying? But he's gay. I'm not gay, so I said, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be something that can be used against me. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's it. In any form of fashion type shit. So everybody calls me Reek. And this chef named Chris, I was working at the Daily Grill in Georgetown. That's where I met Light Show at. I was working there. I was serving there, and I was cool with this chef. You know, we used to smoke together and all that, like out back at the restaurant and everything. He said, "Why don't you just go a week for real? Since you don't like Derek for real, everybody calls you Week." I said, "Hold up, you know what? Yeah." And before it was Week, the number 4 real, it was Week. Spelled the word for real. It was Week for real. Like, I still have a song on YouTube called "Say No More." If you type in Week for real, that's gonna pop up. That's like my first track I did auto tune on and all that. Like, I swear to God, and it was in like, that song was like 2013, I believe.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, I swear, 2013 or maybe 2012. But that's how I came up with the name Reek for real. And I ain't like the word anymore, so I said, you know what, Reek number 4 real, boom, boom. Like, even my stepfather was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you do this music shit, you need to do this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do, you need to make sure your image and all that. You need to do something with your motherfucking hair. Like, make sure your name legit. People gonna fuck with your name. He said, shit, I fuck with Week for real. I want to listen to somebody named Week for real. And he hard to please. You know what I'm saying? Like, he an OG for real. Like, he grew up listening, like Wu-Tang, Nas and shit, Jay-Z for real. So once he said that, I said, yeah, I'm going Week for real.
That's a great story though. A great story behind the name. So when it comes to your inspiration writing the music, right?
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
Oh man. A lot of times I write my best music situations for real that I go through. Like girls, for some reason, like I probably have a fallout with a girl, so I probably start writing some dope ass shit. Somebody fuck me over, I end up writing some dope shit. And a lot of times when I'm happy as shit,
Oh.
sometimes I just be happy as shit. I'm like, man, I'm about to think of some dope shit real quick, and out of nowhere, I just think of some dope shit, and just the shit just come out. But a lot of times the beat also. So when I go in the studio, I hear the beat. You know what I'm saying? The beat just be talking to me, and I gotta. I've been through a lot. I got a lot of experiences in one place. You know what I'm saying? Up here, and um, I challenge myself as an artist too.
Okay.
That's how I get myself to write too. You know, like how you about to get off, how you about to tell your story. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot to say, so I'd be like, how you about to make this next song? You know, like, and I love making music for it. It's easy as fuck for it. I really can't even explain it for it. It just come out for it.
Okay.
Shit just come out. Like I swear, I hear a beat that I love, it's gonna come out. The hook's
Okay.
gonna come.
So, are you a person that was into poetry? No.
Not too much, but
But
when
how
I
did
did
you
good. I was
develop
good with poetry.
the writing though?
Yeah, I was good writing. I can write poetry. I was good writing poetry in school.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was taking honors English and shit like that, every time we had poetry work and assignments, I always got A's on them. Always, cause that was like the rapping for me.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I wrote anyway, so I used to love when we did poetry. Like teacher would be like, "Oh yeah, this is my favorite one." Like I lie to you not. I swear to God, not all of them, but I had one teacher. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
So as far as the recording process though,
Oh
how
yeah.
is that for you?
That's
Like,
the
do you like to be only with the engineer or with your boys, or how is that dynamic for you?
Alright, when I first started out, I brung my boys and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
For the support.
yeah, for the support and shit. Cause I thought that's what you had to do. Like, you gotta
Oh,
bring your
okay.
boys, you know, like, da 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 da. But as I started going and I started becoming who I'm always meant to be,
Yeah.
becoming weak for real, I started realizing I don't need my boys. I don't want my boys there for real. Like, uh, unless you know what I'm saying, like album done or something like that, cause the recording process, or unless they about to be on a song with me, but the recording process, I love it. Like that's the best part for me. Like going to the studio, young. Like sometimes I don't even smoke until the song's getting mastered. Like
And then, oh,
yeah,
okay.
once I go lay all the vocals down, like I go in, I hear a beat. You know what I'm saying? Shane play the beat. You know what I'm saying? Or I come with the beat from EA or Beats by Shine or somebody. I vibe out to it and I start thinking to myself. I go into this little deep little thought. I kind of just zone out and just like start thinking about stuff like that sound good and stuff that I can perform.
Yeah.
And I think about it all when I rap for you know what I'm saying. Is this really gonna be lit? Like, is this worthy of me coming out my mouth? You know, like, cause I don't play that shit for real. So I go in, I start vibing out, smoke up a little bit. All right, Shane, I got some. Boom, go say it. Come back out, listen to it. All right, go adjust it, and then more start coming out. And then next thing you know, I'm writing. All right, I got the whole verse. Time to go record. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. And then while I'm doing the hook, I'm thinking about the ad libs. Then I lay down the verse. Then I'm thinking about the second verse, and sometimes just one verse, two hooks. I love the process because I love that I'm creating. I'm what people want, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's what I want type shit. So I'm in there smoking, just me and the engineer. Just me and the engineer, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's what brings the best out of you, nothing
yeah. I
wrong with
feel
that
like I'm
though.
in like a time chamber and
Yeah.
shit. Like I block the whole world out when I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
And I'm just focused on the music in real life, tapping into my heart and soul for real to
Yeah.
really get
The
that.
creativity part.
Yeah, because I'm passionate about, you know what I'm saying, and everything I say really, it really have a meaning for real. I don't really just say anything on songs. It really come from the heart. So I really expect people to feel it when I drop. And shit, for the most part, they do.
Okay, so as far as what you have to have around you, right? Like you said, trees, for example. What else do you like to have around? Like water,
Oh, yeah.
food, or coffee, maybe?
Yeah,
Uh,
food. Coffee sometimes.
Booze maybe.
Huh?
Do you like drinking before recording, or it kind of make you sober? Oh, it kind of make you
I need
like
some.
geeked
Oh,
up.
liquor is always a plus. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
drink like that, but I'm not gonna lie. There's always a special occasion where I probably have a little personal little bottle or something. I bring to the studio to mix with the weed.
Cause I've seen people
It
like
all depends
really
on what
geeked
mood.
up
Yeah, nah, I'm not
recording, and
gonna
I'll
lie.
be like,
Yeah, cause the songs, the music, like I know I'm about to make some. I know I'm about to be here for a little minute. I'm about to be cooking up that shit. Yeah, I'm about to light up the mood. You know, I'm trying to make $1 million single. You know, that's what comes with it. I'm about to turn up. You gotta feel like $1 million nigga to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I might bring in a little lick in and turn up the whole move and go in the booth. That's gonna bring the best out
yeah.
of me. Gonna bring that fire. You know what I'm saying? So when people drop this, when I drop the song, and the people love it, they don't even know. Like, whoa, like sound like he was lit in the stew that night. Like, sound like he was on one. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
all about
yeah,
the energy though.
yeah, it's about the
Sometimes,
energy,
yeah,
bro. I swear to God, like. I'm already like a positive person, but when I'm in the studio, I act like a little kid for real, because I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I love making music. I love making hits. Like, I love the beats and all that. Like, I'm like, I love the whole, like the whole feel that it give you for
Yeah.
real. Like,
As
shit is
far
lit,
as
brother.
as far as the role models right now though, if you have to name a couple of people you're looking up to right now as far as success, right?
Yes, sir.
With the artistry, who are they?
Drake and Future.
Okay, why?
I feel like,
It has to be a reason, right?
yeah, hell yeah. Yep. Because I feel like them two, they did it. They did it the best. I feel like what it's mainly about, you know. I feel like it's not always about just like how well you can rap with the lyrics and all that stuff. Cause I mean, I can rap my ass off too.
Yeah.
I can go do that. You know what I'm saying? 24/7. But it's like making good music and getting the people to gravitate towards you and creating the moments. I feel like they did it the best, making them hit songs and like making them moments
Yeah.
that really changed the culture and shit. I feel like Drake and Future did it. Like they really
Yeah.
have them albums that changed the game and you know swift the culture a little bit. Like they had everybody like. Oh, remember when Drake dropped that album? You know,
Yeah.
that part of life was lit, you know, like remember when Future dropped March Madness, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Remember we dropped Dirty Sprite, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they the hit makers and that's what I do. I feel like I make hits. Like I feel like I'm the best when it kind of making the music. I feel like man, I'm better than them too. Like they, you know, they do their thing on the hooks and all that. They know how to make good songs, and that's what this game is about, for real.
I mean, you're right though.
Like
Like, when I
I
when I
focus,
listen to
yeah,
Panda,
uh-huh,
when I listened to Panda at first,
yeah.
I didn't know it was designer.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it was
facts.
Future.
Thought of Future, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna
I
lie,
thought it
yeah. I
was
think
Future.
everybody thought it was
I mean, you
Future.
can see the influence of
Uh
those
huh.
guys. Even Drake now, most people are singing now
Yeah,
because of his influence. A
that's what
little
I'm
bit like
saying.
doing both.
Yeah,
It's people were doing it before him, but he kind of
facts.
like is amplified.
Like people was doing auto tune before Future,
Yeah,
but now you know now they doing it like
yeah,
Future in their own way and shit. Like you ain't lying. People were singing before Drake, but now they
yeah.
really doing it
Yeah,
like Drake in their own way.
and
For
he's still in the game too. I didn't even realize being like
yeah,
almost like 10 years now.
yeah, still
He's
in the
like
game.
yeah,
Cause
still in
they're
the game.
originators of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas really the ghost of this shit.
Do you have any team right now as far as your the artistry is concerned? Like, do you have a dedicated producer? Do you have a lawyer or a team of legal professionals, or how is that for you?
No, I don't have a team of legal professionals.
Okay,
I do have in-house producers
okay,
that shout out Shane Alexander, shout out Beast by Shine, and produced by EA. You and I have Ty, my man Taiwan. He the youngest one out of all them. I got in-house cameramen too. Shout out Lee Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Larry Flint. Um, got engineers, you know what I'm saying? But that's something I'm still building too at the
yeah,
time. You know, I got rappers also, you know, that see it how I see it, you know what I'm saying? See the same thing. We chasing the same thing. They on the ground like I am. Shout out I am Young P, shout out Lil Gage, Loso Finesse, you know what I'm saying? Couple people that I'm working with, Lil Riley, you know what I'm saying, that want the same thing as me. Like we all building this up from the ground up. That's where I got NFO from, Never Fall Off. That's that's my label for real. And I'm building that from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure everybody want it just as
Yeah.
much as you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it's not gonna work. So
So how do you protect your intellectual property though? When the music is made, how do you protect it? How do you copyright it?
oh
How
yeah,
do
yeah,
you?
yeah. I'm with BMI. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Yeah, I'm with BMI right now, and I use a couple music platforms such as like distribution platforms such as TuneCore,
Oh, okay.
DistroKid. You know, I got all my royalties and my masters. You know what I'm saying? I own all that.
So as
And
far as the network, social media though, you know, to to showcase your talent, like what do you have? Instagram, of course,
oh yeah, I got Instagram.
and Twitter maybe.
Yeah, I got Twitter. You can follow me on both at
Week
number
for real.
4 real NFO week for real NFO on both of them.
Okay.
Yes sir.
So those three, or I think you probably have a YouTube channel too.
Oh yeah, I got YouTube channel. Yeah, I
Okay.
got YouTube channel. Week for real.
Okay.
Week for
So
real.
as far as the system you have to showcase the talent though,
Yeah, of
like what is
course.
your preference? Like open mics or
Nah, I don't
why
like
not?
open mics because it's too many niggas rapping. Like you be at the open mic, it's like 50 niggas rapping and niggas suck. I'm not gonna lie. And niggas suck, man. Y'all gotta get better. Start coming to these open mics with that crank. Bring people with you, you know what I'm saying? Bring your fans and all that shit. Bring your followers. Bring your 20K followers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all showing up with nobody. You're showing up with your man, and that's it. Nobody coming to see y'all. Like, get your songs mastered, you know what I'm saying? Like, the open mics suck, you know what I'm saying? I don't like them. I did them for a long time, too, you know, to get my name out there. And, you know what I'm saying? It was practice for me, but it ain't no competition for me, for real. Like, it's just a lot of people in one box just sucking. And that's the whole vibe I get from open mics. And it's like them 3 or 4 people out of like 50 people that's like a diamond in the rough that's
Yeah.
actually there and take their music
Music.
seriously and whatnot for real. And they're too busy getting overlooked because this whole shit is like full of crabs in a barrel, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
isn't that supposed to be
so
the job of the people who organize the open mic
yeah,
show?
but they only care about the money. That's the thing. They only care about the money. So
Oh,
they just want money from 50 artists
yeah.
versus like only having a selected few who can actually bring people out and bring more
More money.
money, you know what I'm saying, to the venue and having some organized going down, you know what I'm saying, versus this open mic bullshit. So I prefer like showcases, you know, where it's only like 5 artists performing or
Oh, okay.
like 3 artists performing that night and whatnot, and we bring all our people, you know what I'm saying, because I'm coming down less than 20, you know what I'm saying. That's just off the stream, just by me saying, yeah, I got a show, you
Yeah.
know. Like, I don't like being in the mix with all these other artists for real, because they don't take it as serious as me. It's like a slap in the face, me on the same stage with them. It's just, yeah, shit is not funny no more. Shit goofy to me. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
So at this point, like, what is the next
Yeah,
level for you? Like, I've seen
yeah,
artists like opening for bigger artists. Are
yeah.
you thinking
Uh,
about that?
yeah, I thought about that, and a lot of times with that, you gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting you to pay
Yeah, of
to
course
do
you have
that.
to.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't been really trying to do that for real, for real. But sometimes it's good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That may be the night. You know what I'm saying? And you meet the nigga, and he just hop on a song with you for free. You know, just because you paid to open up for him, or you know what I'm saying? You just never know how it's gonna go. But I thought about doing that for real. I think, you know what I'm saying, I might do that for real, for real. You know, it all depends on which artist for real. You gotta make sure you're making the right business move. You don't want to just pay, open up for a bigger artist and don't, you know, cap off of it.
Yeah,
Just
but,
get a video to post on your Instagram
yeah.
story and, you know, get a few followers. You know, you got really, yeah, could they be one, you know, like $1,000 for that shit, or, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. Like, so, I mean, I performed at Bliss nightclub in DC. You know, I performed at Stadium and whatnot. I performed at some other lounges and whatnot. But I opened up for a couple artists. But I want to perform at the Fillmore.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
Fillmore is
yeah, the Fillmore is popping. I want to
pretty
perform
big.
there. Yeah, that's why I really want to perform. Like, I'm thinking like that. You know, I want to
Okay.
perform at Echo Stage. You know, I'm thinking arenas and whatnot. Like, that's why I see myself performing. You know what I'm saying? These next couple years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as music costs money, of course.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any like merchandise, system right now generating the money to support the artistry, or just out of pocket?
Straight out of pocket.
Okay.
I'm going to be working on merch. That's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely good ass investment. But that's why I started my landscaping business. You know what I'm saying? So I can work and have money on the side also for my studio time, music career, promotion. You know what I'm saying? Cover arts, beats. You know what I'm saying? Engineering, all that, videos. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to get fly for your videos
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
But all of that
yeah.
costs money though.
Yeah, that's why, it's how bad you want it. You're gonna work 3 jobs, or, you're gonna start a business and find out how you can make money on your phone while in your sleep.
Yeah.
While you go to work and still get money and stuff, or, you're gonna do what you gotta do. You're gonna sell gas or whatever, You're gonna do what you gotta do.
But let's get personal, right?
Yes, sir.
So, dating, what is your preference? What do you look for, you know,
I'm
when
not gonna
looking
lie.
for your significant one?
I'm not gonna lie. Light, long hair, um,
I mean, do
body,
you care about the ethnicity at all,
good
or
body.
does the person have to be,
Nah,
strictly
I
like
don't.
into the black community,
I don't.
or it don't
I
matter to
don't.
you? Okay,
I don't. It's all about how we naturally vibing. I
okay,
looking
the
through the
chemistry.
color and all
Okay,
that. You can be black, white, Spanish. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, just marry a black girl because I'm
okay,
black. Like, nah. And if I'm not vibing with a black girl, I'm not really
vibing.
vibing. Like,
You're right though.
I'm
It's all
telling you.
about.
Yeah. So I don't discriminate at all, you know what I'm saying? I done had, Spanish girls, white girls, black, you know what I'm saying, African, Jamaican,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, Asian, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm open too,
Okay.
open minded.
As far as how do you like meeting
Like,
people? Like, do you like using the dating apps of today's age
okay.
or in person?
I like I like meeting them in person. I may have a girl slide in my DM or something, Instagram, or I may slide in her DM or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that often. So if I do, you know what I'm saying, you're special. Like, you should. But I really like to meet them in person for real though, because you get to see the real them. You know what I'm saying? Without the Instagram, you slide and go DM. You know what I'm saying? She can be whoever she want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I catch you in person off guard. I get to oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I get to rap to you and get to feel you out without you being able to put over a shield thinking, without you get to thinking too much about what you about to say before you say it. Like, the truth just got to come out for right then and there. I like to see who they are first, and then, probably check out your Instagram page, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, it be two different people for real. So
Okay.
I like to get the real you first. Like,
All right. So after you done meeting the person though,
mm-hmm.
like how do you like the relationship to be? Do you like it the traditional way, or 50-50, or
Yeah.
how do you like that dynamic to
Yeah,
be?
I I mean, when I was younger, I guess I say I like the traditional
Traditional
way.
way.
I'm a gentleman for real. So, but nowadays it's like, all right, I don't like it no way. It's either gonna go however it's gonna go for real. Like, I meet a girl, get a number and shit. Like, if she fucking with me, she fucking with me. If she not, she not. But you can always really tell for real
Okay.
by the energy. But if we fucking with each other, you know what I'm saying? I like to get to know each other. I don't like to rush into relationships. I like to, go out, you know what I'm saying, kick it with you, you know what I'm saying, see if I can really be around you
Yeah.
and I like to be around you for real, to see what you really on in real life too, for real.
Yeah.
Like, outside of me, you know what I'm saying, who you gonna be after me, or who were you before me for real, like, who you gonna be while you with me, like, cause I don't like wasting time for real with people for real, like, you gotta make sure people really on it for real. A lot of people be manipulative. A lot of girls really don't mean well, don't have good
Yeah.
intentions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is.
So as far as the okay, let's talk about marriage in general, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen. Oh, okay. Let me get your opinion about this. If you propose to a lady right now and she says no, is
Hmm.
that a deal breaker for you, Or you
It
keep
all
on.
depends. It all depends. All right, look. All right, it all depends. Cause if I'm all in love with her, thinking she's about to say yes, and I propose, and she says no, I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucked up. The rest of my day job like fucked up. I'm like, damn.
But is that a deal
I'm be
breaker
like,
though?
whoa. But if I'm on some, alright, if I'm on man time, I'm gonna propose to her. I think she the right one. Da 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 da. But if I'm on man time, in my head, she could say no. I'm already expecting. I'm not expecting, but I'm already prepared for her to say no. So if she says no, then it's like, alright, I'm gonna find out why. See if she gonna say yes later, or
Okay.
this probably not what she want. So I'm gonna have to just go my separate way and do my own thing, whatever. If that's what I
Okay.
gonna continue to want, cause somebody can say no and then still be with somebody, and marriage happen years later. You know what I'm saying? And they both agree on that. That's
Okay.
It's just not the right time type shit. So it all
Sure.
depends on how much you love the person, how cool y'all are, and you know what I'm saying, like, and how you are in the head for real, cause it can be a deal breaker or it can
Can
not.
be.
Yeah, you can turn a situation like that that's supposed to be negative to a positive.
Because like I was telling you earlier, I was watching a DJ small
Fuck it, you
interview.
said no, let's go get something to eat.
Like one of the chicks like dude she was dating, right?
Yeah.
The dude told her I love you, and she didn't say it back.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I'm
then
not gonna lie.
the dude later on proposed to her, and she rejected
Yeah,
it.
he missed it. I'm not gonna lie. On that time,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude, you saw
Yeah.
the signal, right?
Yeah, you
You
saw
told
the
somebody I
signs.
love
You
you,
saw
didn't
the
say it back.
signs. You set yourself up for that
You
one,
know,
because
but
if she's saying I love you and she's not saying it back, move on. She don't
yeah,
love you. You in love.
yeah.
She don't love you. Move on, bruh. You can't make her love you.
So
You
you
can't.
definitely you will get married, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got a girlfriend right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I love her. You know what I'm saying? We working this shit out. You know, we good friends. You know, shout out Bella Ray. She do music. She sing. She sing her motherfucking ass off. So yeah, hopefully I get married one day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let's get to some honest fact, because mostly everything we do mostly is based on our emotions, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the negative stuff,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
So tell me about your biggest fear right now. If you have to name one thing right now that is worrying you, like what is it?
My biggest fear, I say, is me not going harder. I mean, I really don't got no fears or nothing, because I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I don't like to worry about nothing or like to wake up worrying about where I'm gonna be, like if life's gonna be good for me when I'm 40, or just fuck shit for real. But my biggest fear is me just falling off and not getting back up. I say, you know what I'm saying? That's my biggest fear, me just losing my ambition, and you know what I'm saying, just losing that grind. I want to keep going, and me just my biggest fear is just me quitting, giving up.
Okay.
Giving up on myself.
So have you ever felt jealousy, and how did you handle it?
Felt jealousy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
how did
felt
you handle it?
yeah. I felt jealousy a lot, you know what I'm saying, especially with this music shit and with my personality. Cause I'm just naturally just a uplifting person. Like I wake up excited about life, you know what I'm saying, like every day for the most part, for like even when bad shit's going on or whatever. That's just me. I always been like this. Always
Yeah.
been like a light. I even been in situations trying to turn my light down to please other people and shit, cause I know that they're not as confident as me or whatever. But it's just like, man, they ain't got nothing to do with me. So like I feel jealousy just because of who I am and all that. You know what I'm saying? But how I deal with it, I be on man time. Like I deal with it on some like I brush it off, but I also like let people know like you can't play with me. Like
Yeah.
I'm nice, and I be smiling, I'm happy all the time and shit. But uh, I don't care about the jealousy or nothing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of people are insecure about their own situations or whatever, for whatever the case it is. But that's just certain stuff people got to work on themselves.
Okay.
Jealousy, envy, and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not walking around here jealous of other people, or envious, or looking at other people in crazy ways. So I deal with it fine. I mean, whenever it comes or whatever, I mean, I brush it off for real. Like, I'm not really into the internet beef and whatnot. If somebody say something slick to me, it all depends on how I'm feeling. I can erase the comment and block you and pretend you don't exist. It's that simple. I mean, it is what it is. Or I can go back and forth with you and waste my time and feel like just because I feel like I have to say something slick to you. That's the thing with people.
Yeah.
People feel like their words are so powerful and that they can say the craziest shit in the world that's going to strike a nerve to you. But if you're built like me, can't none of that ever affect you. Can't none of that ever land on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch people say some crazy shit to me. I'm like, damn, they think they God right now or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you're in that type of mindset, jealousy, hate, and all that shit don't exist if you don't want it to.
Okay, so how do you handle anger in general?
Alright,
Smoke, you know.
Smoke is the best one for me. Smoke is the best. Oh my goodness. I'd probably be angry about something. As soon as I smoke, whoa. What was I mad about again? Cause I mean, I'm a type of person. I be happy for the most part. So when I do get angry, I be getting angry, and I be seeing myself get angry, and I'm like, bruh, and I be choosing to stay being angry, like fucking like. But I need to stop doing that though, cause I be getting irritated with little small dumb shit for real. Just when people just be on stupid shit, say stupid stuff to me, or be missing it, you know. Cause people crazy for real. Everybody's not smart, and everybody's not lit, and everybody don't read, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just fronting in real life. Like 90% of people are just crazy. So they feel like, you know, they say anything to you or whatnot. But I deal with anger pretty good for real. You know, I don't really be angry for real.
So when you see people being greedy though, like how do you handle them? Because believe it or not, you know, you get put on right now, you get to make it, you're gonna see that. Yeah. Great people gonna be greedy around you. So how are you gonna handle that energy, that negative energy coming towards you?
Yeah, people ask me for stuff and all that. Cause I get a little bit of that now. You know what I'm saying? Like grown ass men be asking me for stuff and getting mad when I say no, and it's like, brother, like you're not in jail, you're not like not disabled, like you can go work a job, whatever. Like I didn't know that I done been fucked up. I done been broke. I done been struggling. Yeah. You know, I done been down bad before, so I don't have no sympathy for that greedy stuff. When people get around me and don't deserve it I shut it down when I get around it and let them know that I'm not the one. I'm gonna say no.
It's true though.
I have no problem saying no. I don't. Yeah. People say, "Oh, I need it." No, I don't care. Don't care the story. I don't.
It's really simple. N-O, right?
Yeah, I have a business. I got my music career. I got myself, family. Yeah. Like, I don't care. I don't. Because I don't go to you.
Yeah. Like, I think that's the hardest thing that people have to develop, though, being able to say no.
Yeah. But if you're good for it, and I know you're productive and whatnot, and I can help, I'm going to help you. Yeah. I'm going to help. If I got it, you got it. And you know, we 1-1. Like, you're part of the game. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm here for, too. It's not just about me. You know, so I'm here to help others, too. You know what I'm saying?
So let's get positive. So,
yes, sir.
Do you believe in love in general?
You said love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in your opinion, though, what is true love?
True love. I say true love is loving yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to say true love is like a relationship and all that, because, you know, you can love somebody and have that feeling for like 30 years and then it can go away.
Yeah, go away.
But that feeling when you love yourself is never going to go away. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like I'm true love because I love myself. Like,
you have to, though.
No matter what anybody say, like,
you have to.
Yeah, not saying that people are always going to say something bad about me or have an opinion or judge me or anything like that. But for when it does come or anything, and for me to not care, I feel like that's true love, and me to just live my life and be myself and be comfortable inside my own skin, like no skeletons in the closet, no nothing. Like, you wake up loving life and you're optimistic, you're looking forward to new opportunities, and you're working and you're on fire and this energy just keep coming out. Like, that's love for
Yeah.
real. Like, oh, that nigga be on something. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're happy. Like, nah, like, this is real
Yeah.
love for real. It's like when I be in the studio, I love what I'm doing. That's love for real. It's like, pew, 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 shit just coming out. Like when I be doing my shows and shit. Love, you know what I'm saying?
So is intimacy a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
Because, yeah, what'd you say?
Intimacy. Is
Yeah.
that a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Cause I
Okay.
can't have no relationship without it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, and love, and when you love yourself like that, it allows you to love somebody else in a
Yeah.
cool way. You know what I'm saying? It allows you to be that cool, dope person to somebody else for real. It makes you really see them for who love them unconditionally for what they really are. And you can't do that if you don't love yourself for real.
So what are you hopeful for right now in life?
Um, I'm hopeful for for um for me to take off for I really just want to take off, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take off with my music and everything, you know what I'm saying, so I can really make a change in community around me and whatnot.
Okay.
And man, leave my mark in this world for like how I really planned and how I really want to do it for real. Like I got a lot of plans for real. I'm hopeful for a lot. Like I wanna I wanna put a I wanna put my niggas on. Like I wanna put my grandmother in the house. Like I wanna start a basketball team. I wanna do a racket shit. Get this merch popping. I wanna do a lot of shit for some hopeful. I'm trying to just take off for. I'm trying to take my music to the next
Next level.
fucking level. That's what
So
I'm on right now.
so what is your greatest desire though? If I ask you for one thing right now, suppose like I'm God right now, I say, okay, uh tell me one thing that your heart is desiring right now. What would it be? You only got one chance though.
$1 billion.
Knowledge?
$1 billion.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
Why though?
Just cause I don't want to think about money ever again in my life.
Okay.
I just want to end it right now. Give me $1 billion. Give me $1 billion. I'm good right there. I'm good. Give me a
I mean that's a
billion.
lot of
I
money
can do a
though.
lot with $1 billion. Shit
A
is
lot of
lit
money.
to the fucking max. Give me that billion. I'm changing the world forever. I'm telling you.
Okay, so how big is loyalty for you?
Loyalty is super big. Like you don't get no respect without loyalty.
Okay, so
Like
for you it's more of like respect.
yeah,
Right.
it's like if you fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, and you gonna stick by my side. Don't do no fuck shit. Don't. And then like respect me. You know what I'm saying. Don't talk down on me or whatever. Look at me crazy. Start judging me or whatever. When shit goes wrong or whatever, or some shit don't go your way or whatnot. Cause my intentions are always pure with
Yeah.
everybody around me. So I expect the same for. So yeah, loyalty is really good. Cause I'm not. You can't be around me if you're not loyal. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? You may wanna kill me, you know what I'm saying, one day or
People being
rob me or
greedy and all that.
yeah, you never know, you know what I'm saying, cause shit happens and you just never know what's going
Yeah.
inside nobody's head. Like you just never know, bruh. Like I can probably count up $500,000 in cash in front of like niggas I think that's loyal or whatever, and the whole time
Yeah.
these niggas thinking like, whoa, we're getting this fool, like, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you're right. I was watching an interview yesterday with Vlad TV.
yeah,
One of the mafia guys, like the Italian mafia guys.
yeah,
He's being interviewed by Vlad TV right now. His own brother snitched on his dad.
oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his dad got locked up for 7 years at the age 97.
Damn, what the fuck?
You should watch the interview. It's
At
like you said,
97?
there's no
Yeah, I'm
loyalty
gonna watch
even
that
with your
thing.
bloodline.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
cannot
saying,
expect
bruh.
it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
His
That
own
shit.
brother snitched on his dad.
Damn, that's fucked up. At
Yeah,
97, young.
97.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
That's a question, right?
He's about to go out anyway and you're still snitching? Like, come on, bruh. Like, that
Because
shit,
he
ain't no
got
coming
he
back
got
from that
into
shit.
some trouble,
Yeah.
because he got some addiction. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his way of thinking. Oh, the old man about to go, so maybe
Yeah,
it don't
like,
even
come on,
matter.
bruh. That's fucked up.
But it's
Yeah,
still
that's
it's
fucked up,
still
bruh.
some fucked up
That's
shit,
super fucked up.
Growing up, right? What did your parents teach you about money in general?
I say My mom taught me that, you know,
Savings.
always gotta keep a job. You know what I'm saying? She said, no matter what you're doing, keep a job. So, and she taught me to get a job. You know what I'm saying? At a young age, like, she told me to get a job, keep a job, save your money, invest. And my dad taught me to invest because he was a businessman, and he really taught me. He taught me the business thing for. I started my landscaping business because of him because he had his own landscaping business. He had a lot of businesses. He had his own landscaping business too. So when I started that was in the back of my head. But yeah, my parents taught me to save, invest your money. You know what I'm saying? Taught me. My stepdad taught me a little bit about trading
Yeah.
currencies, stocks. I traded currencies before on this platform called Nadex. Um, Money is key. They taught me that you can't survive without money. You know, you always need it. You know what I'm saying? So why not get a lot of it? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And there's a million ways to make it. You know what I'm saying?
So as far as your financial education though,
Uh huh.
how tell me about that process. Like I know for me, for example,
Yes, sir.
I read a lot of books
Yeah.
on money,
Okay,
and
facts. Me too.
I listen to a lot of those financial gurus
Yes,
most
sir.
of the time.
On the
So
audibles,
how is
yeah,
that for you?
yeah. That is it's like the same as
Yeah,
you.
the
Like you
same.
said,
Like, do you
I
have
read
like
a lot.
favorite like author or?
Um,
Uh,
as Napoleon Hill.
I mean, that's a goat though.
Yeah,
Everybody right now is kind of coming from that though,
yeah.
because
Cause that's I
they all
started.
repeating the same thing he
Cause I
said.
read the Four Agreements,
Yeah,
and I know everybody's gonna say Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying?
but that's
But I read
that's the main one though.
right. But I read the Four Agreements. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if everybody read that one because I don't even hear people say that one. But I read the Four Agreements, and that kind of that helped me too for on on just like
Have you tried the richest man in
on life.
Babylon?
No. But look, let me
That
show you.
one
I got a
is
couple books
great.
I'm reading. Let me show you. I got a couple books I'm reading right here on my app. You know what I'm saying? I read a lot of books about money and whatnot. And um yeah, man. Be on YouTube, listen to the gurus. You know what I'm saying? But the education on money, I taught myself for like I took financial classes in high school. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to want to go to school for business. I said if I wasn't gonna rap, I wanted to go to UCLA
Mhm.
to go to school for business. And but I didn't go, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I'm gonna do my rap thing. I ended up choosing this out of everything. Ended up choosing this, and so I mean, you know, I was teaching myself, but I really started reading books. Like I read this book called From Poverty to Power by James Allen.
Oh,
Um, I read this other book right here called Almost Free Money by Eric Michael. This other book, where is it? How to Invest Money, George Gary Henry. So I started reading stuff like that, you know, Think and Grow Rich, you know what I'm saying? Another one by Napoleon Hill, The Law of Success, you know, stuff like that,
yeah.
and just acting on it, and
Okay.
you know, because you know, you can read about money all you want, but if you're not gonna act on it,
Yeah,
it's
the
not
action
gonna.
is the most important thing
Yeah,
that.
like I really used my last paycheck, got the business cards made through the magnets on the side of my pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? I was using a bunch of other different apps, giving me customers. You know what I'm saying, for my landscaping business, and I was passing on the business cards and you know, and while I'm doing work, people walking up to me, oh, you know what I'm saying, can I get a card? And, you know what I'm saying, just stuff just starts
Yeah.
circulating, you know what I'm saying? I figure you buy 2,000 business cards, you pass them out, you're going to get at least 10 calls, or what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so,
I mean, do you look at money differently now?
yeah,
Like
hell
having a
yeah,
business?
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Cause I look at it like, look, you can save up $5,000 and do something with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real life, you can buy some property, you know what I'm saying? You can get your LLC, start some, like, invest in some stocks, like, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many different ways to make some money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can sell, you can buy cars, used cars,
And resell it.
cheaps, resell them. Like, it's just so many ways you can make money that is you should never be broke for make me look at money different. Make me not want to spend it as fast. Make me want to save it more. Make me really, cherish it. You know what I'm saying? It
I
don't
mean, do
grow
you
on
value it
trees.
now that
I
you have a business
value it way
more?
more now that I work way harder for it. Like, yeah, man. Like, you gotta keep that shit for and the freedom that comes with
Yeah,
having, saying money is like and being able to do what you want to do is what I value too.
yeah,
It's like I know I can buy them shoes, but I don't want to. I don't have to.
yeah.
And just knowing that you can and you're still gonna be
You-
up, that's a good feeling. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
feeling. You know you can afford it.
Yeah, knowing that you're disciplined,
Yeah,
you did the right thing. That's a super good feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then you can never have enough knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I love to read. I love to pick up on them books.
Like you said, it's true. People just like knowledge is power, and I would tell
Yes.
them knowledge is partial power,
Yeah.
right? You had the knowledge, but if you didn't save the money, you didn't take the action to go buy the
Thank
truck.
you. Thank you.
You need the
Yeah.
action to translate the knowledge into,
Yeah, to even in do
something
stocks, you
physical, right?
gotta,
You have to
have
act.
money to,
People
invest.
say, "Oh, knowledge." No, it's not just knowledge. You have to
Yeah.
take actions.
Yeah,
If you
bank just
don't
not
take
gonna give you a
act,
loan just because, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You gotta have
you
some
gotta
credit
have
and
something to
everything.
show for it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know.
Yeah.
So, as far as you making the money though, any
hmm
idea of philanthropy, later on in life, like helping up your hood, like building school for the
Yeah,
youth,
that's
whatever.
that's yeah. Building a school, you know what I'm saying? Basketball, football
That's it.
teams for the kids. Bringing studios
Yeah,
back to the community where all the artists can record at. You know what I'm saying? I want to make a platform for upcoming people, other entrepreneurs who want to start their own landscaping, home improvement businesses, and have a platform for them where they can get
yeah,
customers and whatnot, and be able to branch off and do their own thing with their own pickup trucks, like I did. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Have my own app and website for them. Like, yeah, I'm all about giving back, but even all that, it takes money. So I
Yeah.
gotta blow up and do what the fuck I gotta do and get these M's so I can do it. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's not gonna happen.
And again, that's what I tell people. Be like, oh, I want to help people, but and I'll ask them, right, like, what is your plan of doing that?
Yeah, how
Because you
you
have
gonna
to make
help?
money first, save for yourself, and the
Facts.
extra to help people with, right?
Yeah, you gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah, you can't just like help people without making money for yourself.
Facts.
And they'll be like, oh, I didn't think about that. I was like, yeah, you should think about that
Yeah, not
first.
for real.
You have to
For
make
real,
the
you should.
money, save it, take care of yourself first,
Mhm.
then help other
Yeah, you
people.
gotta build
You
your
know?
house. You know what I'm saying? You can't give out the bricks, and your house never gonna get built. If, you know what I'm saying? You keep trying to help everybody else before you get to the top. Every time I hit a beat, I'm trying to go my hardest. Can name a nigga fucking with me, I'm just being modest. Niggas run off with your swag and forget to pay homage. Lying to these bitches, acting like I got no conscience. Silver Spring Monster, Hugo Boss sponsor. Flow been sick my whole life, why the fuck I need a doctor? All them nights without no food, only made a nigga strong. Gotta get that bread, a nigga like me ain't gonna take too long. If she let you hit her on her first night, boy, don't wipe that bitch. Shorty got me fucked up if she thinking that I might commit. Don't be blowing up my phone, bitch. You know why I don't like that shit. Stunting hard on all these niggas, knowing they don't like that shit. Student of the streets, I ain't learned from my teachers. I was in the field when they was sitting on the bleachers. Niggas in their feelings cause I'm charging for the feature. Feeling like I need 100 pounds of the reefer. Niggas don't fuck with me, shit, I don't fuck with them either. Cooling with a diva, smoking on sativa. Shorty on my dick, I think I'm fucking with a sister more. She gon' let me hit tonight, I just might hit the liquor store. Smoking on this loud, you curious what that shit hitting on. Only thing they asking me, still don't see no limit to this shit, feel like a masterpiece. If I said no questions, then tell me why you keep asking me. Shooting dice like all day, we was in them hallways. Niggas taking shortcuts, I said fuck it, took the long way. Shorty never lie, for that I fuck with her the long way. Loyalty is everything, that shit go the long way. Niggas in they feelings cause they do this shit the wrong way.